Ketamine Stare was a song I had in my pocket for a while, and I brought it to Doll Chaser.
The demo was like my favorite thing ever. Like, I listened to that demo like 100 times because it's just a really good song. We spent weeks just kind of like fumbling around with it, trying to figure out a way to make it work with the full band. Eventually, C was just like, let's make it a folk punk song. And I am a big fan of folk punk.
Decided to call up Miss Kirinova herself, Miss Folk Punk Queen herself, to turn it into a folk punk song.
I'm Kirinova of Kirinova and the Defiant, and on Doll Chaser's Ketamine Stare, I played acoustic guitar, and banjo, and mandolin. They asked me to come in and do a bunch of weird folk punky stuff because I used to do a bunch of folk punk stuff back in the day. I played banjo for a little while. I'm not that good at it, but I'm good enough to figure out the chords on the fly when they were like, it's these 4 chords. I'm like, got it.
I played electric guitar in the track, and my role was really a textural one. Kirinova was laying down such great rhythm and chords and everything with the acoustic guitar, and then later with like the banjo and the mandolin and everything like that. So I was really there just trying to keep things real sparkly with a bit of, counter melody like in the chorus on the guitar and everything, which was really fun. We're typically a 1 guitar band in Doll Chaser, and so it was nice to not have to worry too much about keeping up like chords and the harmony. I could just do something a little looser and freer, which was really fun, and I think it came out well.
I was like, hey, it'd be also really awesome if we could throw some horns onto it. Maybe do like a solo with horns. Do we know anyone? And then C was like, yo, Ben from Critter Thing actually plays saxophone. And we were like, oh, that'd be sick, a folk punk song with a sax solo, that'd be unbelievable. And then since we were gonna have Ben on saxophone, it's like, hey C, do you wanna like sing half of the lyrics? Make it so that we can like put an official like Critter Thing, Doll Chaser collab, because Critter Thing's her other band, that's her band that she fronts. It's like a power pop kind of group. It's not like a punk band like us, but yeah.
Recording this single as a collaboration was a really cool process. Got to spend all day working with each other, hanging out with each other. I got to watch musicians I don't normally spend a lot of time with. I normally spend a lot of my time with my band when I'm doing music stuff, and so it was nice to see some other musicians do their thing and kind of go through their process.
We went out to record it. We wanted to record it all in one day. We wanted to record it all pretty much live. We wanted to give it that very DIY feel to it. We didn't want it to sound too overproduced, because like that's not what you want for folk punk music. That's like the opposite.
It was a fun challenge to all be in the same room and all try to, get it all in one take. We took a couple takes, but, get it all in the same take. I think that was, it was a really fun challenge, really tested us as musicians, but really lent itself to the song, I think.
Hey Anna. Tambourine foot!
Steady as she goes there, Missy! I know you will miss me.
Literally like 10 minutes after we finished recording, my friend messaged me and told me that we actually lost our friend Piper the night before. That song's about like mourning someone who, because of like circumstance that's out of your control, like you're not gonna be able to have a relationship with them, but like it's like, maybe in another life I could have been your wife. I see where the world is headed, baby, I dread it. Like I'm listening to the song like later and I'm just like, it's so fitting for that. So I can't hear that song ever again without thinking of Piper. It's her song now at this point. It's not about her, but it is her song. Piper had a lot of friends in the local Twin Cities music scene. Like pretty much anyone who's played music and is queer here knew of Piper. And we wanted to throw a benefit show for her. While we were in the process of planning this show, I was like, hey, we have to do Ketamine Stare because, like I said, it's Piper's song, And yeah, we're gonna get everyone, and we're gonna actually do it live, and it was gonna be so exciting. And while we were in the middle of planning it in the Discord group, someone I didn't know at the time, her name's Athena. She was like, "Hey, is there any chance that any band has a song that could use like a trumpet on it?" She wanted to be part of the event, honor Piper's memory with us. And I immediately was like, "Yeah, no, absolutely, we could totally work a trumpet into the song."
My name is Athena Ray, and I played the trumpet on Ketamine Stare. Maddie sent me the demo recording, and I started listening to it pretty constantly and trying to write. I came up with a few interesting ideas, but I didn't quite have as much time to refine them as I'd have wanted to. It was a pretty fun process, though. I hadn't arranged anything in years, and this was the first time I'd ever tried to write an original horn line to go with a song.
Really, we had 2 days to prepare because it was kind of chaotic trying to set this up, trying to get it together. So Athena comes through, and we're rehearsing the song, and we're all just kind of she kind of crushed it right away with writing her part for the trumpet. It wasn't invasive of the rest of the song. It fit in. It's just a really solid part. She really kind of blew us away with it. And while we were about to go to the show, literally the same day, I think it was C who was like, "Hey Athena, do you actually just want to record it and have it in the actual recording of the song?" So that's who did trumpet on that song, was our friend Athena. Yeah, no, I love Athena. She's amazing.
We played it at the Piper Forson Memorial Show, which was very emotional for all of us.
Performing the song for the first time live was really special. It worked out that it was at a really special event, a really special show, and it was for kind of the person that this song I think is kind of ended up being about, even though it wasn't really initially written about Piper Forson. It's just kind of going to have this association with her now. So getting to play it at her show, the show for her, and then with everybody who helped record it. We get to shove us all on that tiny little stage in Seward Cafe, and just the energy in that room, the sense of community and catharsis was really, really good.
Seward Cafe, if you haven't been there, is a very small stage, and we managed to get a saxophone player up there, a trumpet player up there, plus all 4 members of Doll Chaser and me with an acoustic guitar.
It's the best place in the entire city, I'm not even joking, because they just host a bunch of benefit shows for people. It's community run, so it's they'll give out food if someone asks, because they can't afford it, and it's beautiful, and I love them. I would do anything for them. They're incredible.
It was a very emotional night for everyone involved. I was in a bit of a fugue state when I got up on that stage. I remember playing it and getting into it, but it all felt very surreal. I also remember a big group hug at the end of the song. Despite the horrific circumstances preceding that concert, or perhaps because of them, I am extremely grateful for the experiences I had that night, and especially getting to play with Doll Chaser.
It was the joy show, because Piper had a tag that she would do that was just oh, actually, hold on. It's this. It's just joy written out with a smiley face, and I swear, half of the doll punks out here in Minneapolis, we have a matching tattoo together, because she just touched so many people's hearts.
Always be sure to keep those in your life, close to you, to hang on to those connections, to don't let them sour, don't let them wane.
I guess things are rough for trans people right now, and it looks like they're only going to get rougher. Stick together, build community, and help each other. We'll get through this, but only together. Piper Forson forever.
The viewers, it's really legitimately just thank you. Thank you for making this a reality. The fact that I've lost count at this point of all the shows this year that I've played and all the people I've met. So thank you. It's been life-changing. It's been beautiful. It's been inspiring, and I just couldn't be any more grateful.
It's a good feeling song. You can hear the joy and the camaraderie that we had when we recorded it together in the recording. It just feels, you're there for each other. And I don't know, I think she would really like it, and it makes me happy.